Welcome back. World Down Syndrome Day is tomorrow to symbolize a third copy of the 21st chromosome in people with Down syndrome. The day is meant to celebrate the value, acceptance, and inclusion of those with Down syndrome.
That's right. And Steve Freeman and Jenny Dykstra are here to tell us more about this day and the 43rd Annual National Down Syndrome Congress Convention coming up this summer. Welcome to both of you. Thanks for being on the show today.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
And Jenny, I want to start about talking about what Down syndrome is.
Well, Down syndrome is the most common chromosome condition in the world, and it happens totally randomly at conception. It's when somebody has a third extra copy of the 21st chromosome. And there's some things that can go along with it, but each person is pretty individual and unique. And people with Down syndrome usually have a developmental delay, but that doesn't stop them from doing amazing things.
And of course, we have SANDS, which helps along with, I'm sure, research and support and everything. Tell me a little bit more about the organization.
Well, SANDS, we've been around for a little while here in Tucson, and we serve the Southern Arizona community. We help our families with their therapies for their children. We have a Give It Back program. So we have, sometimes they don't have enough money to pay for the therapies that the children need, or they need an iPad or a communication device to help them get along in regular everyday life. Or they want to attend a convention, or they want to do sports activities. Anything like that, we try to help support them in those activities, and that's why we raise money for the community and really give back to the community.
And we're so glad that you do. And as, of course, we were saying, tomorrow is World Down Syndrome's Day. What are you hoping for this day?
Well, it's a big, first of all, it's an international World Down Syndrome Day. And so all across the world, different communities are different functions. And what we chose to do here in our community is we're going to have a big awareness building celebration over at Fuddruckers on Speedway in Wilmot. And by us doing that, we let other people come out and eat, celebrate, and have a good time. But they also get to raise money for our community and give back to our community at the same time. And just have a good time and get to meet some of our loved ones with Down syndrome and see what they're fully capable of doing and how they'll be able to be accepted into the community. We're going to have the ladies of Harley are coming out to bring their bikes so the kids can play around on those. We're going to have we have a Mustang that's been donated, the 50th anniversary Mustang donated by Jim Click and his automotive team, and so we'll have selling raffle tickets for that. We have tons of prizes and gifts that we're giving away for the kids. So it's a big celebration, a lot of fun times.
I think this is great. Not only are we going to be raising funds, but like you said, everyone in the community come out, maybe get a little bit of awareness, a little bit of education. Maybe your kids have a class, you know, with someone with Down syndrome. It's a good way to let kids have a very fun atmosphere and still learn some stuff. So I think that's amazing. And we also kind of mentioned a little bit about conventions, families that maybe would like to go to conventions but maybe don't have the money. SANDS helps and steps in with that. You guys have a huge convention that's coming up in Phoenix.
Yes, we do. You want to tackle that?
It's happening in June. It's the national convention, so it's the biggest convention around. And SANS has been able to help some families to be able to go up and attend that. And it's just going to be really awesome to meet so many new people and learn so many new things about Down syndrome and how we can help our loved ones and help them achieve, you know, their goals in life.
And who are you hoping shows up to this convention? Who's it for?
The convention's for anyone that wants to learn more about Down syndrome or participate in their loved ones with Down syndrome, participate in their progress, because you have everything from birth age to the end of life that we're celebrating and talking about. We cover everything from in the classroom, technology devices, math skills, how do you hone those, how do you even siblings. We have a sibling adult track that you talk about issues that affect loved ones that they had to grow up in a family with their family member having Down syndrome, and it's a little different dynamic in them growing up with them. So they get to talk about those issues. But we bring in some of the best people from around the world that are going to be able to talk to our families, help them out, give them more strategies to make their life easier and see how it help with them progress. And there's also a Down syndrome and autism track that's in there. So we cover everything, and Alzheimer's is really big as our loved one gets older. Alzheimer's shows up with people with Down syndrome a lot. So we talk about that whole discussion, and we bring some of the best medical people from around the world that are going to talk, especially a whole afternoon, and they're talking about Down syndrome and how we can tackle this and help our loved ones.
Well, we're very lucky the convention decided to be here in
Yes.
Arizona. It's making it very easy for those in Arizona to make it out there. So really quick, if somebody wants to be a part of SANDS, help in your efforts, how can they do that?
Well, they can stop by Fuddruckers tomorrow and come see us. We'll be there from 4 to 7. You can come to our Buddy Walk. The Buddy Walk is going to be in November this year, and that's a big event in Tucson for people, for families, and
Yeah.
the whole community.
And I'm sure they can reach you through your website if they have any
Yes.
questions or want to have a helping hand in any way.
Yes, they can go to www.sandsaz.org, and it has all our information on there, how to be in contact with us. You'll have our board members on there and be able to contact them. So we love for the community to come out, and this community, we're so truly blessed. The Tucson, Southern Arizona community has been so great to our families, and we really appreciate that.
Well, Steve and Jenny, we appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. You're all invited to be a part of World Down Syndrome Day tomorrow, March 21st. If you visit Fuddruckers between 10:30 a.m. and 10 p.m., a percentage of the register sales will go to SANDS. Just let the person know that's what you would like to do. Find out more information by calling 477-2929 or logging on to sandsaz.org.